Jonathan Lee Riches Investigates. I am covering the tragedy out of Moscow, Idaho. There is a news report talking about a female who came forward saying that Bryan Kohberger had a crush on her long time ago. A crush on her. I'm going to share this report with all of you and then we will discuss. Check it out. So the Daily Mail is reporting exclusive. Girls made fun of him in middle school. Former cheerleader who rejected Bryan Kohberger's advances in 6th grade is interviewed by FBI as classmates reveal how the chubby misfit was bullied and tortured by a popular clique. Kenely, 27, was 6th grade classmates with Bryan Kohberger. The pair attended Pleasant Valley Intermediate School in Brodheadsville, Pennsylvania. Her mother, Sandy, told Daily Mail that the accused killer had pined over Kenely, often leaving her love notes. Other former classmates said Kohberger was bullied by the popular girls. One said the girls he's accused of killing were much like the ones that made fun of him throughout his childhood. Now that is interesting, right? So they're claiming that girls made fun of Bryan Kohberger in 6th grade. FBI agents have interviewed Bryan Kohberger's middle school crush in hopes of piecing together the psyche of a man that they believe is responsible for the gruesome murders of 4 Idaho college students. Kenely contacted the borough shortly after learning her former classmate has been arrested. So she contacted the borough herself, Kim. The two were 6th grade students at Pleasant Valley Intermediate School in Brodheadsville, Pennsylvania, when Kohberger developed a crush and began romantically pursuing the girl who would go on to be a high school cheerleader. She told the FBI whatever she could tell them. Kenely's mother, Sandra, confirmed to Daily Mail on Wednesday. It was a long time ago. I couldn't imagine what she had to tell the FBI. I guess it was for the character purpose. So this woman here contacted the FBI to share about experiences with Bryan in 6th grade. Kohberger, then a chubby, awkward misfit, would become relentless in his pursuit, repeatedly leaving love letters in her locker and telling her he liked her. He would always say, "Oh, Kim, I think you're very pretty," just like weird comments, and she'd say, "Oh my God, leave me alone." She did not give him the time of day, the mom noted. When the kids are little, they're mean. They don't say, "Oh my God, thank you," but no. Kenely would eventually tell Kohberger to buzz off, breaking his heart. At the time, she lived in Scioto in rural eastern Pennsylvania, 90 miles north of Philly, and 30-minute drive from Kohberger's home in Albrightsville. She has since left the area and lives in North Carolina, Charlotte, where she works as an occupational therapist as an assisted living facility. Kenely's awkward schoolyard encounters with Kohberger among several bizarre encounters that emerged from former friends and witnesses in recent days that paint the picture of a troubled, disgruntled young man who didn't fit in school. See, the whole clique of popular girls made fun of him in school. They were the cheerleaders and they're the ones that every kid had crushes on. Another classmate who did not wish to be identified. They literally tortured him. Girls started making fun of him in middle school. But Kohberger seemed to turn his life around in high school, where he took up boxing and lost weight. He was a totally different person. He worked out constantly and was super aggressive. He had a short fuse and was constantly trying to change his style and personality to fit with cliques. A third former classmate added, "It's interesting to me that the girls he's accused of killing were nice looking and seemingly popular, much like the ones that made fun of him through his childhood." So here she is. Did Bryan Kohberger have a crush on this girl here in 6th grade? Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this article. So, Bryan Kohberger allegedly had a crush on an individual back in 6th grade. Now, that's a long time ago. That's like, what, 15 years ago? It's good that people are coming out, but I think at that point it's a little bit ridiculous for people to come out when Bryan Kohberger was just a kid, young, to say all these things. Maybe in the last 5-6 years, maybe as a late teenager, but come on, 6th grade, 5th grade. The report says that this person went to the FBI, and then the FBI went and spoke to her. You know, it's serious enough for the FBI to go to someone and ask how they were way back in, you know, their way preteen days. I think it's a little bit ridiculous, but, you know, no stone left unturned. Probably trying to paint a picture on Bryan. What's your thoughts on that? You know, kids are kids. I did a lot of things when I was, you know, in 6th and 5th grade, and then, you know, it was totally different, you know, when I turned into an adult. So let me know your thoughts on that, and let me know your thoughts on the female that's claiming that Bryan had a crush. Maybe that was kind of the, but at the same time, maybe it was, you know, Bryan being rejected by these females and bullying kind of set the seed in his head to grow up and not like females. I mean, that could be a possibility too. So I want to know what you think. Subscribe to my channel, like, hit the notification button, covering Bryan Kohberger and the Idaho 4. Anything that comes out, I'll be sharing with you. Everyone be safe. God bless.